Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those in favor say no. No. It's the opinion of...
Perfect.
I gotta do it again.
And Omar got voted off of the Foreign Affairs Committee.
I believe so.
I think that's which one she was on, which led to several hilarious moments that really deserve some attention.
AOC was hulking up at one point, we're gonna.
Let
me tell you something, brother, and then we're gonna go wild in Madison Square Garden, brother.
The AOC one was pretty. That one's probably the most famous out of here. I'll play that one real quick, and then I know Yank's got another one ready to rock and roll as soon as we get through with this. This is good shit. So this is about a minute-long video, and this is, well, it's a little bit of gaslighting. It's a little bit of drama. It's a little bit of make pretend, a little bit of defamation. It's got it all rolled into one.
Wow.
It's great.
That's efficient.
It is. She's really good. She's really coming into her own. And remember last year she was wearing that oversized white coat when she was yelling at everybody, and it just looked awkward. She looked like a little kid in dad's jacket. So at least her clothes fit this time. That's good.
A broken watch still right twice a day. AOC in terms of fashion choice is probably one of the most fashionable people on Capitol Hill. I'm just gonna go ahead and say,
she's no Fetterman. All right.
No. Okay. Yeah, there's a good one. No, don't get me wrong. Like the Carhartt look for dudes, it's like, okay, is that guy a student, a certified forklift driver, or a multimillionaire? It's one of those three. There's no
certified forklift operator.
Yes, but
essentially certified.
So this speech, though, like I said, it reminded me of Hulk Hogan hulking up, and like in the 80s when he would get like sweaty and had just probably done a bump of coke right off camera right before they started cutting the promo. Hey, let me tell you something, brother. And then like him and Macho Man would be like, oh, and it's gonna be incredible. And so this was a promo where she really turned it up to 11. And so when you understand that she's cutting a promo here, then it becomes a lot more entertaining and enjoyable to watch.
All right, can we do it now?
Rock and roll.
Yeah, as long as it's consensual.
God damn it. Hit the wrong button.
Thank you. Now, as a fellow New Yorker, I think one of the things talk about here is also one of the disgusting legacies after 9/11 has been the targeting of racism against Muslim Americans throughout the United States of America. And this is an extension of that legacy. Consistency, there is nothing consistent.
Should we have a bingo card for this?
Yeah.
For the racism and incitement of violence against
racism
in this body. I had a member of the Republican caucus threaten my life, and you all and the Republican caucus rewarded him with one of the most prestigious committee assignments.
She's hulking up.
Congress, don't tell me this is about consistency.
She's hulking up.
Tell me that this is about a condemnation of anti-Semitism.
Oh my God!
Tell me.
You have a member of the Republican caucus.
Alexandria Mania's running wild.
An entire amount of tropes, and also elevated her to some of the highest
down, and it hurts inside.
Women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me, because I didn't get a single
time has expired.
My life was threatened. Thank you.
Smack.
Man, I got attitude.
Oh, I like that. So
what did the note card say to the podium? Smack.
So when you realize she's moving, she's getting because she's a dancer. She likes to get up and move.
I was waiting for somebody to just go raise the roof. I was waiting for some
she was getting
old
energized
90s rap to play, and
so it's one of those okay, you always have to ask whenever anybody in Congress makes one of those speeches. You always have to ask, all right, was there a little party in the bathroom maybe amongst a few folks? Because since the 80s, you've had to ask that question.
Phil,
okay,
Phil, I don't know what you're implying, but you obviously didn't listen to a thing that she said. We're targeting people of color. Nothing white is entering her body.
Yeah, it's funny. Targeting people of color while she like literally is bashing people and accusing people of doing all kinds of shit. She said Marjorie Taylor Greene was talking about Jewish space lasers.
Tony, while I don't appreciate the content, the structure of that joke was like, yeah, I'm sorry, you needed every word of that joke to make it work.
Yeah.
Like
I
that
was
was
trying to move on past it for you, Phil, but
but so yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene and her have been getting along really well lately. And like, what was? I don't know if you have it.
I
pulled
love
up,
Grow the Farm Up's comment. This is great. Have been pulling it up. I
I
have
got
no
it.
mouse.
Okay, all right. As a New Yorker, can you smell what the Ocasio is cooking?
That's great.
Like, oh yeah, that
Nation
was
of domination.
like that
We
was an
are the
old
nation
school
of
like
domination.
1999 style Attitude Era promo. Like that's what that
Yeah.
was. And so it was like I said, if you're looking at it as a piece of performance, sublime. Okay. If you're looking at it from the perspective of how the future of our country can possibly move forward, it is absolutely fucking chloroform.
I know I'm not her demographic and I'm not her key like sheeple to
Oh,
influence,
but you are.
It wasn't I don't know.
You can be if you want to be.
I wasn't impressed by that. That came off as like whiny and belligerent.
Oh, you
which
need to
it
watch the
was.
rest of them.
Tony,
No, I'm good.
Tony, you got to understand though.
Life's too short.
We're not her fans. To her
yeah,
fans,
exactly.
that
I
was
know. I
if you want Stone
I
Cold
led
Steve
with that.
Austin to stop a mud hole in their ass, give me a hell yeah. And every Democrat that I've ever met in
I
my whole
led
life
with
that I
that.
know on Discord and Twitch is hell yeah.
Good,
And so
I know. I
beautiful
led with
fundraiser.
that. It's pandering to her audience. Yes, of course it is. But you're not going to win anybody else over with that because the delivery, while it was intense, it was very uninspiring. It was just a fucking word salad. Like,
It's like
I was
I'm
not
sorry,
Yeah.
like I always got to push back on this. You're not going to win anybody over. To me, at this point in this year of our Lord 2023, if you can point to me somebody who is undecided as to what they think about the Republicans and the Democrats, I'm going to either you're pointing me to somebody that's a political neophyte that's just new to the game and doesn't know what they're like doesn't know anything, or you're pointing to me to a goddamn liar. Okay, like I'm sorry, like all the folks are like, I just don't know. I'm just so moderate. Like I'm not talking about you, T, but I'm talking about some other.
I feel like you're
Everybody
talking
kinda
about me
was.
a little
No,
bit,
not
yeah.
you, but it is pointed at some
Totally
other
not
moderate
you. As I point
Totally
directly
not the
at you.
moderate.
As I
Yeah.
point at you, but like no, like
Fucking normie.
I'm sorry, no, it might have been.
I'm not pointing at you so much that I'm legitimately going to bring you up immediately.
Yes.
Like,
Well, no, like
I'm
because
going to
whenever we
mention
get
you by
into moderate
name.
normie,
That's how
Discord,
little I'm pointing at you.
yeah. Totally didn't mean you, Tony G. I'm not even going to mention that.
He holds up a
Are we
portrait
going
of
to talk
Tony.
about it?
Totally
No, we're not
talking
going to talk
you,
about
T.
it. Yeah, we're not going to talk about
Not,
it.
definitely not you there in the top right corner of the screen there, Tony G.
But
Take
no,
that
like when it
Dr.
comes to the
Photo.
undecided voter, like the undecided,
You're
like
in the hat.
I just like if you were somebody that was undecided between like Trump or Biden, or you're going to be undecided between Biden and DeSantis or Biden and Trump in the rematch, which the rematch will be pretty sweet. Like I don't even know what to say because
I don't want to say
our
it.
politics have gotten so much more disparate over the last 2 decades that like people who you say, oh, the parties are exactly the same. Not anymore. I mean, like you clearly get 2 very different outcomes when you vote one or the other. So like I think the idea that there's truly like I've seen a couple of times. It's like when we had it with tomfoolery, when we had it with Tiberius D, they're like, well, no, I'm a moderate that's a little bit on the right. And then when we really examine the idea, it's like, well, no, I'm just a moderate.
You're like one of the farthest left people we've talked to. Okay.
Yeah. Like it's like, so, okay, so you self-identify as being
That's
on the right.
Pretty much every lefty, though, kind of goes, well, I'm a moderate. And you're like, no, you're not.
Yeah. Once you start drilling down, it's like,
It's like Hassan Piker. Yeah, I'm totally a moderate. Like,
oh my God.
you're a
Tommy.
communist.
Like, yeah. Now, granted, he's perfect. He's like, so like, you know how Pokemon, when they get to their final form, he's a socialist in its final form because he's having other people pour
He's
money
literally
into
doing
him,
nothing. Yeah.
giving them nothing in return, and just pouring splendor and luxury all over himself. So
And
yeah,
then
that's
bitches for
socialism.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's socialism's final.
Because I
form.
can't
So-
believe how poor you guys are. You should give me some more money.
Exactly. And then he'll make fun of people for being poor. It's like,
And then he'll call
damn.
somebody a grifter and just laugh. Like, okay.
Yep. So, but yeah, like,
Anyway, well, let's stick on with the Ilhan Omar, because the most hilarious part about this whole thing, so like all the squad comes out, like one of them cries and like they make this big performance, and there's like nobody like listening. Like if they zoomed out, there's like nobody sitting down in the chambers actually listening to all these arguments, and then they all come in for a vote. So Justin, we can start pulling that one up of they do have a small video clip of the vote, and it is amazing. I don't know if we're there. Yank?
Those in favor say aye. Those in favor say no. It's the opinion of
Perfect.
I gotta do it again.
The audio was legit.
those in favor say aye. Those in favor say no. It's the opinion of
wow.
It's perfect.
That's
It's
a little
perfect.
too on the nose.
They made the meme real again.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Wow. That like, yeah, that's
I love it
that's
when
a little
memes-
too on the nose. But
I
yeah.
love it when
government-
Pinocchio becomes a real boy and memes become real life.
That was your House of Representatives screaming no, like a meme.
Children.